Ozzie and Harriet, starring the entire Nelson family. Here's Ozzie. Here's Harriet. Here's David. And here's Ricky. Here they are, America's favorite family, the Nelsons. Tonight's adventures of Ozzie and Harriet is brought to you by Green Mint Mouthwash, the modern mouthwash discovery that stops bad breath 3 ways better. Your mouth tastes so minty clean, minty fresh, you know your breath is safe.
Oh, hi, Jane. How about lunch?
I'm sorry, Marge. I'm busy.
Not again. Everybody seems to be busy these days. What's wrong with me anyway?
What's wrong, Marge? Maybe it's your breath. You should use new Green Mint mouthwash. It stops oral bad breath 3 ways better than ordinary antiseptics. Stops mouth odor in seconds. Penetrates 37% better. Freshens your breath. Green Mint is activated with exclusive chloroquet, so it stops mouth odor not just from germs, but from smoking, telltale beverages, even onions. Green Mint penetrates 37% better, gives more deep cleaning power even when mixed with water. And Green Mint's wonderful minty taste freshens your breath. Your mouth feels so minty fresh, you know your breath is safe. So effective, it's used by over 10,000 dentists. Get Green Mint, best tasting mouthwash ever.
Hurry up, honey. Here's some more.
Oh, thanks, but I don't think I can eat any more.
Oh, don't you like them?
Oh, yeah, they're great. It's just that I'm getting kind of full.
Oh, have a couple more. We don't want them to go to waste.
Okay.
It's very important to have a good breakfast to start the day out.
I realize that. It's also very important to be able to get up from the table. What's that?
Here. You're supposed to be reading this.
Oh, thanks, but I think I'd just rather look at you.
Well, thank you, but I think a man should know what's going on in the world.
Well, okay.
On second thought, maybe I'd rather have you looking at me.
Thanks.
Would you like some more coffee?
Oh, no, thanks.
Do you realize that this is the first time we'll be away from each other since we've been married?
I know. Well, I have to get back to work sometime.
Will you miss me?
I'll try.
You'd better.
I miss you already just thinking about it.
Will you phone me?
Oh, only about 5 or 6 times.
You mean before lunch?
If I don't hurry up, I won't get there before lunch. Holy smokes, look at the time.
Here you are, sir.
Thank you.
And your briefcase.
Thank you.
You'd better hurry. I hate long, drawn-out goodbyes.
Okay. Bye.
Oh, wait a second. Maybe it's the short goodbyes I don't like.
You know, come to think of it, neither do I.
How about a medium one?
Okay. Bye.
Hey, wait a second. What time will you be home tonight?
Oh, about 6 or 6:30.
Oh, what would you like for dinner?
Gee, I don't care, honey. Anything you like.
How about a pot roast?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Or maybe I'll make a meatloaf.
Look, sweetheart, I love you, but I have to go. Bye.
Hey, wait a second. It seems like there's so many things I forgot to ask you.
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you meet me downtown for lunch?
Oh, really?
Sure, I'll meet you in front of the Warfield building at 12:30. Okay?
Okay. Hey, that wasn't much of a kiss.
Well, welcome back, bridegroom.
Oh, thanks, Connie.
How's June?
Just fine, thank you.
Did I hear our young lawyer come in?
Yes, sir. Hi, Mr. Kelly.
Welcome back, Dave.
Thank you.
How's the bride?
Just fine, thanks.
Good. Well, we've been pretty busy here, but we managed to get along without you. Well, maybe there's a better way of putting that.
I hope so.
We really missed you, Dave, both personally and professionally.
We sure have.
Oh, thank you.
I realize it's going to be a little tough to settle down to work again, so just take your time.
Yes, sir.
However, as soon as you can, I would like to have you look over these depositions in the Marks versus Anderson case.
Yes, sir.
Then there's that report of the McDonald survey.
Here it is, Mr. Kelly.
Yes, I'd like to have you look this over carefully.
Yes, sir.
And would you try and locate the original contracts on the Ferguson deal?
Yes, sir.
And I'll see you in my office in about 5 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Well, if you hadn't guessed before, the honeymoon is over.
That's for sure. I hardly know where to start.
Well, if you want my advice, I think you better call your wife.
What's this?
We promised to call her, didn't you?
Yeah, but not the minute I got in the office.
Well, you've been here for about 5 minutes.
Oh, Dave.
Yes, sir.
One more thing. Don't forget to phone your bride.
Thanks, sir.
Just want to make sure you get started off on the right foot.
Yes, sir.
That might be June now.
Well, I'll get it in the other office.
Good morning, Dobson and Kelly.
It's Mrs. Nelson on 4.
Thanks, Connie. Hi, sweetheart.
Hi, sweetheart, yourself, but I think you have the wrong Mrs. Nelson.
Hi, Mom.
Hello, dear. I'll only keep you a minute. I just thought you and June might like to come over for dinner tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah. Gee, thanks. I'll check with June.
Okay, dear. I thought you might be calling her this morning. After all, it's your first day at work. I thought she might be a little lonesome.
Don't worry, Mom. I will.
Well, have a good day at work.
Thanks. Bye.
Yeah, well, I guess I better hang up now, Doris. Dave's going to call me, and I wouldn't want to miss him. Oh, I'm going to meet him for lunch, but he's going to call me, too. Yeah, well, he sure is. Thank you for calling. Bye-bye. Hello? Yes?
Good morning, ma'am. I have the bakery route in this neighborhood. I thought you might be interested in some of our bread or cakes or pies. They're awfully good.
Oh, well, that sounds interesting.
I'm parked right out front.
Okay, I'll be out in a second.
Thank you. Connie, could you type these up for me when you get a chance?
Oh, sure, Dave. Just put them there.
Thanks.
Have you called June yet?
Yeah, about a half a dozen times, but I haven't been able to reach her. First the line was busy, and then there was no answer.
Oh, well, maybe she went out to do some shopping or something.
No, she said she was going to do that this afternoon. Well, I'll be seeing her in a little while anyway. I'm going to meet her for lunch.
Well, I hope you have a good excuse ready.
For what?
For not calling her, that's for what.
It wasn't my fault. I tried. She was the one who was tying up the phone.
Oh, David, you've got a lot to learn.
Yes, I have.
Oh, Dave,
Yes, sir?
have you had time to go over the correspondence in the Wilson case?
Yes, sir. I've gone over the complete file. I was quite familiar with the case anyway.
Good, because I'm going to need your help. Mrs. Wilson is due in here today about noon, and I have to get on down to the courthouse.
Oh, yes, sir.
Would you answer any questions that you might have? Bring her up to date on everything.
Oh, yes, sir.
Should only take 20 minutes, half hour.
Oh, that's all right.
Good morning, Dobson and Kelly. Oh, yes, Mrs. Wilson. It's Mrs. Wilson on 4.
Oh, well, I'll take it in my office.
He'll be right with you, Mrs. Wilson.
Gee, I better phone June. She's probably maybe about a half hour late for lunch. Oh, hi, sweetheart.
Oh, hi there. I think you got the wrong sweetheart again.
I'm sorry, Mom. I must have dialed the wrong number out of force of habit. I was trying to call home. The apartment, that is.
Well, good luck. It was nice hearing from you anyway.
Okay, Mom. Bye. There's still no answer. She's probably gone downtown.
Oh, that's too bad.
Now what am I going to do? I can't reach her on the phone and I can't meet her.
Gee, I wish I could help you, Dave, but with Mr. Kelly out of the office, I'll have to stay here. Where were you supposed to meet her?
In front of the Warfield building. Gee, I wonder if Mom's going downtown.
Hey, it's worth a try.
Oh, hi, Dave.
Mom, I was wondering if you were going downtown in a little while. Or I guess I was wondering if you would go downtown and do me a favor.
Well, sure, I'd be glad to. What's the problem?
Well, I was supposed to meet June in front of the Warfield building and take her to lunch, but I'm going to be about a half an hour late, and I don't want her just standing there. She might think I forgot or something.
Oh, okay, dear. I'll hurry down and meet her. I was looking for an excuse to go to the Emporium anyway. They're having a sale.
Good. Well, wait around with her, and I'll take you both to lunch.
It's a deal. I'll get down there right away. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye, Mom. Thanks a lot.
Dave?
Yes, sir.
I just finished talking to Mrs. Wilson on the telephone. There's been a change in plans. She's not coming in here after all.
Oh, good.
She wants you to meet her at the country club for lunch.
For lunch?
Yeah. Stop looking so worried. You can put it on the expense account.
Oh, that's not the problem. It's about my wife, June.
Oh, I don't think June will mind. Mrs. Wilson is a little out of your age group.
Well, I realize that. It's just that I promised June I'd take her to lunch.
Oh? Well, I'm sorry about that, Dave, but I would appreciate it if you could make other arrangements. I think this should be settled today.
Oh, yes, sir. I realize that. I'll take care of it.
Good. Well, I've got to get on down to the courthouse. I think you better leave pretty soon. It's quite a drive out there. I wouldn't want you to keep her waiting.
Yes, sir. Gee, I guess I better call my mother.
It's ringing. I thought you might want to talk to her.
Oh.
Hello?
Hello, who's this?
Well, this is Rick. Remember me? I used to be your little brother.
Oh, hi, Rick. Hey, would you call Mom? I want to talk to her right away.
Oh, she just left. She went downtown.
Oh, gee. Hey, listen, would you do me a big favor?
Well, that all depends on what it is.
Mom and June are waiting for me right now in front of the Warfield building. Will you drive down there and tell them that I can't make it for lunch and to go ahead without me?
Well, can't you do it? You're closer than I am.
I don't have time. I'm late for a business appointment now.
Well, I've got a class in a half an hour.
Well, you can make it easy if you leave right now.
Well, okay. Yeah, if I'm late for class, will you write out an excuse for me?
Come on, Rick. Will you get going, please?
Well, shall I explain to June why you're standing her up?
I'll explain it to her later. Just go.
Okay. And don't worry about a thing. If worst comes to worst, remember you always have a bed here.
Ah, nature. Ah. If you have hay fever, take an ocean voyage. Nobody suffers from hay fever on an ocean voyage. Or take Allerest. New Allerest calms the cough, the sneeze, the tears, the runny nose, the itchy eye of allergy. Created for allergy and only for allergy. Take Allerest.
I bought fresh cream deodorant just as you told me. And it did go on smoothly because it's homogenized, just as you said. And it was gentle, yet ever so effective, just as you told me. But then I went to the dance, and Bill still didn't kiss me.
Unlike some deodorants, Fresh doesn't promise you eternal romance. All Fresh does is keep you fresh.
When you think of it, that's quite a lot.
Well, I guess that just about covers everything, Mrs. Wilson. That is, of course, unless you have any further questions.
Oh, no, you made everything quite clear. Thank you.
Well, we should be able to wrap this whole thing up without any further delays now.
Oh, I certainly hope so. I've been counting on going east to visit with my grandchildren for a few weeks, and yet I hate to leave until this thing is all settled.
Well, we'll try to make an appointment with Judge Willoughby just as soon as possible.
Fine. Well, I'm sorry you had to miss your luncheon date with your bride.
Oh, that's okay. Thank you. I'm sure she'll understand. A waiter?
Yes, sir.
May we have a check, please?
Coming right up.
Oh, why don't you let me take care of this?
Oh, no, please, I insist. Besides, it isn't often I get a chance to forge Mr. Kelly's name.
Oh, well, he ought to be back any minute. Gee, I hope you weren't worried or anything. Oh, that's good. Oh, fine. Well, is there any place he can call you? Okay, well, I'll tell him. Okay, goodbye, June. Oh, Dave, June phoned you. Just missed her.
Oh, is she at home?
No, she's downtown shopping with your mother. She said she'd call you again a little later.
Oh, was she upset about my missing the date with her or anything?
No, everything worked out fine. She said Ricky took them both to lunch.
Well, Mom had enough money.
Yeah, I didn't hear any complaints.
Probably get a bill from Ricky the first thing in the morning. You say June didn't seem upset or anything, huh?
No, not to me. Dobson Kelly. Oh, yes, he just came in. It's your boss.
Oh, thanks. Hi, sweetheart.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, Mr. Kelly. Yeah, I thought you were my wife.
Oh, well, I'll try to use my low voice next time.
Well, it's not that. Well, anyway, the luncheon went fine, and I've got all the information right here.
Well, that's good. That's what I was calling you about. We've got an appointment with Judge Willoughby at his office in 20 minutes, so you'd better leave right away and bring the complete file with you.
Yes, sir.
I think maybe we can settle this thing this afternoon.
Yes, sir. I'll be right there. Well, here we go again. When June phones again, will you tell her that I had to meet Mr. Kelly over at Judge Willoughby's office, and that I'm sorry that I missed her?
Okay.
And any other little thing you can think of that I might have said?
Like what, for instance?
Well, tell her I'll take her out to dinner.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, tell her to get dressed up. We'll go someplace real nice, someplace we can't afford.
Okay. Do you think you better have her meet you downtown? It's after 3 o'clock now, and that meeting's liable to last quite a while.
Well, yeah, that's a good idea. Tell her I'll meet her about 7:30.
Okay, 7:30. Hey, Dave?
Yeah?
Meet you where?
The Flamingo Room.
Hey.
Well, nothing but the best for my bride. And you might mention I said that.
Okay. And I'll make the reservations.
Okay, thanks. What do you think, Judge Willoughby?
Well, your handwriting is improving, David.
I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to type that up for you.
Howard, I know how you like to drag these things out, but is there any reason why we can't stay with this until we're finished?
Not at all. If you have the time, we can wind this up today.
That's what we're here for, right, Dave?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
Mr. Porter is out here to see you, Judge Willoughby.
Oh, good. Tell him I'll be right there. Excuse me, gentlemen. I'll only be a minute.
How long do you think this will take?
Yeah, I don't know, Dave. That's hard to say.
Gee, I hope it won't be too long. I have a dinner date with June.
Oh, well, I'm sure you'll make that. Mrs. Wilson would like to get this all straightened out as soon as possible, though.
Oh, yes, sir, I know. She told me. Hey, maybe I better phone June and tell her not to hurry.
That's a good idea.
Oh, you think it's okay to use this phone?
Sure. The last time he was in our office, he called San Francisco.
It's busy.
Well, we'll try to hurry it up. Oh, and just one thing, though. Don't mention anything about golf to the judge. You'll have us talking here till midnight.
Thanks for the tip.
Take a look at these. They just delivered my new golf clubs.
Oh, wonderful. I'm sorry to call you at the last minute like this, but my husband invited me out for dinner and my hair looks awful. Oh, yes, I could leave right away. Oh, fine. Thank you. Bye.
She can take you?
Yes, she said if I leave right away, she'd try and fit me in somehow.
Good, I'll drop you off.
Oh, fine.
Your hair really looks very nice, though.
Oh, thank you, but I want it to look especially nice. It isn't too often we get to go out to dinner these days, if you know what I mean.
I sure do. And I've got news for you. As time goes on, it doesn't get any better.
How about that? Have you ever seen more beautiful woods than those?
That's great. How you making out there, Dave?
Yeah, there's no answer now.
Here, Dave, take a look at this 4-iron.
Oh, yes. Gee, that's very nice.
Funniest thing happened on the 5th hole Saturday. Joe Randolph was playing with this, and his wife Clara just happened to be driving by, and she honked the horn right in the middle of his backswing. Well, the ball dribbled along about 6 feet and then rolled under a little bush.
Would you excuse me just a minute, Judge? I have to make a phone call.
Oh, sure, David. Why don't you use the phone in the outer office?
Oh, thank you very much. I'll be just a minute.
You know, I like that boy. He's smart as a whip.
Yes, he is.
Seems a little bit nervous tonight, though.
Well, this is his first day back on the job since his honeymoon.
Oh, no wonder.
Yeah. He's been so busy that he hasn't had a chance to talk to his bride all day. Had to break a date with her for lunch, and now it looks like he's going to miss her for dinner.
Well, why didn't you say something? We could have put this off till tomorrow.
Oh, I think we might as well stay with it as long as we've gone this far.
Anything you say.
I must admit, I do feel a little sorry for Dave, though.
Well, in a situation like this, I've always found that a little bouquet of flowers comes in handy.
Yeah, I bought a few myself.
Good evening. Flamingo Room.
Good evening. My name is Nelson. We have a reservation, and my wife is supposed to meet me there at 7:30.
Just one moment, sir. Howard, would you take care of these people, please? Yes, sir. Now, what was that name again?
Nelson, David Nelson. We have a reservation for 2 at 7:30, and my wife is supposed to meet me there.
Yes, sir. We have it right here. We'll take good care of her, sir.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello, Pop?
Oh, hi, Dave. How'd it go today?
Well, it's still going. We're over at Judge Willoughby's office, and I've got a problem.
Oh, what's that?
Well, I was supposed to meet June at the Flamingo Room for dinner.
Oh, yes, I know. So your mother said.
Well, would you meet her down there and tell her what happened? I'll see her at home as soon as I can.
Oh, yeah, sure, Dave. Don't worry. I'll take care of it. I'll drive right down there.
Gee, thanks, Pop. I sure appreciate it. And tell her that I'm sorry, and I'll get home as soon as I can.
Oh, okay. I'm sure she'll understand.
Well, I hope so. So long, Pop.
So long, Dave.
Is that Dave?
Yeah, he's hung up in a meeting. He can't meet June for dinner.
Oh, that's a shame. And she was counting on it, so she had her hair done and everything. Poor June.
Well, poor Dave. He's the one who has to work late, and then he has to go home and face poor June. Well, I'll get out and break the news to her.
Well, why don't you have her come back here for dinner? We've got plenty. It's all ready.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I hope Dave will think to send her some flowers.
Oh, yeah, I wish I'd thought of that and reminded him. Well, I'll get back as soon as I can.
Where you going, Pop?
Well, I gotta go get June at the Flamingo Room. Dave had to break his dinner date with her.
Not again.
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
You know, Mom, maybe you better make up Dave's bed. I have a feeling he may be with us again.
How about these municipal bonds you've shown here?
They're all listed under trust number 2.
I believe you'll find they're itemized on page 21 or 22.
Oh, yes, here we are. Well, that just about takes care of everything.
Come on, Dave. Let's get out of here before he finds something else.
All I can say is if this skinflint here isn't paying you enough, you just come over and work for me.
Don't listen to him, Dave.
Bye, Judge.
Goodbye, David. Sorry we had to interrupt your dinner engagement.
No, oh, that's okay.
Bye, Dave.
Bye, Don. I'll see you at the club Saturday.
You did a great job in there, Dave. I want to congratulate you.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Kelly.
I don't know what I would have done without you. I'm sorry you had to stand your bride up for dinner, though.
Oh, that's okay. I'm sure she'll understand.
Have her call me at the office tomorrow, and I'll vouch for you.
Oh, thanks. I don't think that'll be necessary. Excuse me, Mr. Kelly, but I think I'd better take the stairs.
Good luck.
Thanks. Good night. gee, I'm terribly sorry. I know you must be awfully disappointed. But honestly, I just couldn't help it.
Oh, don't worry about it, sweetheart. I understand.
I know, but I'll try not to let it happen again.
No, really. Of course, I missed you, but I had a very pleasant day. I had a wonderful chat with your mother at lunch, and then I had dinner at their house tonight.
Oh, gee, that's nice.
Would you like to give me those before you squeeze the color out of them?
Yeah, better.
Oh, thank you, honey. They're lovely.
Boy, something smells good.
Oh, your mother sent over a plate for you. I have it warming in the oven.
No, I mean like flowers.
Oh, come in here and see what we got.
Holy smokes. Where'd you get all those?
From some very good friends of yours. These are from Mr. Kelly, and these are from Judge Willoughby. They both apologize for keeping you away from me at dinner.
Oh, gee, wasn't that nice? Hey, who did those come from?
Oh, well, those are from you.
From me?
Well, they all say with love from Dave. One's in your mother's handwriting, one's in your father's, and one's in Ricky's.
How about that?
But now these I'd kind of like to have you explain. Thank you for lending me your charming husband. And it's signed Susan Wilson.
Oh, that's Mrs. Wilson. That's the one I took to lunch.
Oh, you took her to lunch?
Oh, yeah, she's a client.
Oh.
Now, don't tell me you're going to get jealous.
Well, no, not really. She delivered the flowers in person.
New York, the Staten Island Ferry, where George Bryan is conducting another Sunbeam aftershave test.
Mr. Hartel, how long since you shaved this morning?
Oh, approximately an hour and a half ago.
You get a close one?
I believe so.
Would you try again, please, using this new Sunbeam Shave Master shaver? All right, Mr. Hartel, that's fine. Thank you very much. Now, look at the beard your own razor missed. The aftershave test proves again that nothing shaves like a blade.
It's quite unbelievable.
How does the Shave Master do it? With 3 real blades. And only the Shave Master has this comfort curved head that gently depresses the skin to shave you below the beard line, really close. Prove it yourself. Get the shaver that gets the beard other razors miss. The new Sunbeam Shave Master.
Tonight's Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet was brought to you by the shaver that gets the beard other razors miss. The shaver with 3 real blades. The new Sunbeam Shave Master.